And good evening to everybody watching our broadcast here on Zaleski Sports. It's some FVA conference basketball for you all on the boys' side as we're in the closing stretch here of the regular season. It's a top 15 matchup here in the state between number 15 ranked Appleton North Lightning up against the 6th ranked Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna. Joel Roush, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys for this game here this evening, and we thank all of you for joining us. A stack of broadcasts on Zaleski Sports for everybody to check out. Check those out at zaleskisports.com. But this game is going to be one of the more viewed games that we could assume for our broadcasts here this evening, because these are two of the best. You get the best of the best here in this one here at Kaukauna High School. And for all of those who don't know the story, I mean, go back to last month, January 10th. These two teams faced off in Appleton North for a thriller of a game, a late drama, heroic event for Nathan Ramus, scoring 42 points in that game. 30 points in the last 10 minutes of that game. One of the greatest performances in the state this season, and maybe you could almost say all time in high school basketball in those statistics. But Kaukauna had a 16-point lead in the final 8 minutes of that game, and Nathan Ramus, he just turned into Clark Kent and Superman and just lit up everything on the floor and just caught fire, and Appleton North was able to get that win. Ever since that win for Appleton North, for Kaukauna, they have done nothing but win. They have had outstanding performances here on the season, and especially in the late goings of the year. And if you're Coach Mike Shallow, you have to love that your team is getting hot at the best time possible, because when guys like Keegan Van Cowlenberg, Andrew Jensen, Brody McMullen, and Caden Groff end up catching fire, especially behind the arc, I mean, things can become a big-time problem, and especially with Keegan Van Cowlenberg being one of those players to go up for a first-team all-conference here in the FVA, shooting 44% from three-point range here on this season, averaging 22.9 points per game, coming off of a lesser points scored win up against Oshkosh West last week in a 61-44 game. Kaukauna was coming off of a 93 to 58 win against Racine Case in Kenosha over a week ago. So a huge difference in the pace of play. This Kaukauna team is ranked 6th in the state in points scored. An average points scored on the year, 79.7 points a game. As for Appleton North, 67.1. So Appleton North and Chris Kellett, coach for the Lightning, they're really going to have to figure out tonight how to take control of the floor and set the pace of this game. And I think a lot of that is going to get done through the play of Nathan Ramus, especially with the amount of confidence that he caught against this team. But as you see, the community here in Appleton getting together for such a great cause and a great story out here in the Fox Valley. For Brett Jedwamny, ended up going through one of the most brutal accidents that you can really think of. He was washing a hose cart with the power hose, and a piece broke off on the cart and ended up shooting back up, and it ended up catching him right in the face, and dealt with eye injuries, brain injuries, and it turned out to be life-threatening. And the doctors and people, they were able to save him and and really just bring something together that just brings this whole community together. Because obviously with these types of rivalries, there's a lot more to it than that. Although it seems like that the schools may not get along when they're playing some ball, they all become a community when some very scary situation strikes. And just prayers out there to Brett and his family, and actually in attendance tonight from what I've heard. So just an awesome cause that's going on at halftime. I think they're going to do some special raffles and giveaways for the family, and just a great thing that's over here in Kaukauna. But we're going to send things away to the PA announcer. National anthem coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
If you are able, remove your headwear and face the flag as the Kaukauna VFW Electric City Pulse 3319 present the colors and we sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ready, two, forward, march.
So the post 44 doing the courtesy of the colors. And here we go, starting lineups here, provided by Heartwood Homes. Are you in need of custom home build and remodeling services? Reach out to Heartwood Homes Incorporated. We offer interior home designing as well as remodeling services at the best rates. Call us today at 920-850-0081 for a free estimate. And it's the Appleton North Lightning up first here, starting with number 1, the junior, Will Sweeney, followed by number 4, another junior, Nathan Ramus, followed by number 5, another junior, Grant Hardy. Then it's number 13, the senior, Abraham Tamori, followed by number 14, the junior, Ben Zablowski. For the Lightning, head coach of Appleton North, Chris Kellett. And now it's on to the lineup for the number 6 ranked Ghosts. Starting with the point guard, number 0, the senior, Brody McMullen, followed by number 1, the power forward, is senior, Caden Groff. Then it's number 5, the junior forward, Andrew Jensen, followed by number 13, the shooting guard, a junior, Jonah Rohrig. And last in the lineup, number 25, the senior guard, Keegan Van Cowenberg. It's the Lightning and the Ghosts here on Zaleski Sports. What a night to have you guys with us. Brett Jedwabny night here in K-Town, and special t-shirts were made for this significant night for the event that happened way back in July of last year. A great cause, and now we're about to see a great game. The Ghosts looking for some revenge on the Lightning and try to make it 12 straight victories. As for the Lightning, they've lost their last 2 games. Had a tough loss by 9 points against Fond du Lac last Friday on Valentine's Day. Here we go. Ghosts take the tip. And in the pregame of this one, we saw Andrew Jensen getting a lot of work done on his right calf. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that throughout this one. Groff, a jump stop, puts one in there to open the day here for the Ghosts. And that's just a senior captain knowing exactly what he needs to do for this team. Ramus goes out, Sweeney. A little bit of hesitation, steps back with it, no good. Tough start for the Lightning on the first shot. Kaukauna powering inside. Groff, a little bit of a push off. Rory gives back to Groff. Underhand throw, cross court, good. Able to keep it alive. Van Cowenberg, dribble drive, reversed it underneath. And if you're Appleton North, you cannot let that guy get hot. One of the top scorers in the FVA, in second place in scoring in the conference. Behind Xavier Mitchell with Oshkosh North. Tamori goes up, rejected from behind by Jensen. And Kaukauna looking very clean here in this first minute and 35 seconds. This inbound gets intercepted, turnover by the Lightning. Here go the Ghosts in transition. Groff, one fake, few dribbles underneath. Hardy did a good job holding him back. Rory hands off, left him open from downtown. Front iron off the rim, no good. Sweeney gives, Tamori fires, it's good. And Tamori averaging 9.7 points a game, the lone senior in the starting lineup here for the Lightning Van Kallenberg takes it himself. Tough shot. Heavily contested. Really good play on defense by Appleton North. Sweet going to Hardy. Finds. Great pass. Had a connection there with Ramus. Now it's Tamori. North losing their last 2 games. Trying to get a rebound here. What a block from behind by Jensen. Double the power with Jensen and Groff in the mix on the block. 4-3 here. Little give and go. Bring it back. McMullen from downtown. Nylon. Just great ball movement used there by the Ghosts, and it was just a great play off the transition from that big-time block on the defensive end. Zablowski's pass almost blew by. Hardy, one-on-one. Now he's dealing with 2. Hardy takes it himself, no good. And North comes up empty again here on that possession. Plenty of contact, they're letting him play. Jensen gives back. Groff into the corner and right through the hands of McMullen. It's the first turnover of the night for the Ghosts. But just to put into perspective about how great Kaukauna has been in these last 11 games that they have played, they've averaged a total of 87 points a game. One of the best teams in the state in shooting. Zablowski nails the three-pointer, and North is within 1 just like that. The confidence on the 3 from Zablowski. Take it back. Outside, no good for Orig. And it was a quiet night for Zablowski. On January 10th, Grant Hardy, he hits the tray. Appleton North, that's how they beat this Kaukauna team on that day. 3-pointers, they were a huge help. Raymond's had a program record of 11. They had 17 3-pointers in that game on January 10th. They already have 3 here tonight. 2-point lead for the Lightning. Rorig on the inbound. Finds Van Kallenberg. Space line. Spin around. Hits the J. He loves hugging that baseline and turning it around to pull up for those 15-footers. That is the bread and butter of Keegan Van Kallenberg. Hardy, he rises. This one might have been tipped. It looked like they might have got a piece of it on the shot. In transition, Van Kallenberg, corner 3, it's good. He's got 7 already. He's just finding that separation, and anytime you give the senior UWGB commit separation, it goes. And Abraham Tamori finds some space for himself for a 3. This is the opposite of what both of these teams had on Friday last week. Kaukauna only put up 61. This one put back. And Appleton North only put up 40. Hardy faked the shot and the throw. The pass over was dropped by Sweeney, and they're going to say it was last touched by Jonah Rorig here. So it will stay with the Lightning. And knowing both of these coaches and their teams, especially Mike Shallow, you're not going to be seeing many timeouts get called here in this first half. He's been very quiet with those timeout calls all season long. Sweeney goes out. Tamori, good fake, accelerates across. North creating a bunch of movement, and just what a piece of effort from Caden Groff on the throwdown block. The 6'5" senior captain showing the stuff. Van Cauwenberg heavily contested, and right there to put it back is Groff. 6 points for the senior. Kaukauna getting on a little bit of a scoring run here. 7-0 run here in these last 2 minutes. Ramus held scoreless here. Zablowski downtown, no. Appleton North right now, it seems like they're playing live and die by the three-pointer here in this first half. Rorik finds. Schwalbach is into the game, the freshman. What a season he's had. 6.5 points per game for Schwalbach off the bench. Van Cauwenberg had some space. They go around. North just trying to fight back here on defense, and they do. This one turned over. Schwalbach almost got it back. Ramus bounce pass Hardy. A little bit of fake, spin around. What a find on the jump cut. And Ramus will go to the line to shoot a pair. Appleton North, one of the best free throw shooting teams in the FVA. Shooting around 80% this season. Nathan Ramus, out of all the starters, he's the lowest percent free throw shooter on the team at 71. First one is good to go. Today's games presented by Cannonball Pools. Dive into luxury with a custom in-ground pool. Turn your backyard into a personal paradise with a stunning in-ground pool, perfect for relaxing, entertaining, and making memories built on beauty and durability. Call us now for a free quote and start your dream pool today at 920-850-0081. Bounce pass taken away. Lightning trying to get it moving here. Ramus from way downtown. Left it short. Schwalbach picks up. Groff open, down in the lane, and tried to bank it home. Wasn't doing. Tamori, he's been so good at creating the space. Step back, Jay can't go. Schwalbach with the rebound. He'll slow it down here to go to Rorik. The fake, Van Cauwenberg. Head to Tamori, way off of his feet. Here goes Rorik, baseline. Cuts it underneath, and Schwalbach able to maintain his footing before crossing half court. Corner three, no good. Lots of three-pointers taken here in this first half by both sides. 2-point game. Tamori drives into the triple coverage. Abraham Tamori with the niftiness. Kaukauna is trying to create that movement, getting North off on their defense, playing that 3-2 zone right now. 3 at the top, 2 underneath. This one taken away. Ramus has numbers. Here go the Lightning. Bring it out. Sweeney tipped on the tray. Lots of tipped shots and blocks so far on this Kaukauna defense, and surprisingly, Coach Shallow is going to take a timeout. That is a rare occurrence, and we will take a timeout as well. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Kaukauna buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Kaukauna buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Kaukauna.com for more information and to find a Kaukauna terminal near you.
Welcome back here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game presented by Birkin Heating and Cooling. Birkin Heating and Cooling, factory authorized Bryant dealer. They service all makes and models. Call us today at 920-759-1478. That's Birkin Heating. Dribble drive, Schwalbach, the freshman, high off the glass, can't go. Some score updates that we have from the FVA. Halftime for Neenah against Appleton West, a 35-28 lead for the Rockets. We had an update on Hortonville against Oshkosh North. Well, it seemed like we had one. Can't get it. This one off the front rim. No good. All we have is 10-14 left in the first, but I'm sure the first half is winding down in that one as this game got to a very late start due to the Appleton North bus getting here 15 minutes late. I'm not sure if they had trouble starting the bus or with this cold weather. You never know what that issue may be. Hardy to inbound here from the baseline. Rosplowski's got it. And he's got 3 points here tonight, and North has the lead back. Van Kaulenberg into the double team, kicks it out. Schwalbach rises. He's got it. After missing the free throws, that's a good way to make up for it. Hitting the tray. Tied at 19 here in the half. Tomori takes one. Shorthanded. Almost tipped back in by Ramus. That would have been an incredible play. Jensen finds Rohrig now. Wide look. A couple of rolls off the rim and it fell through. That was his first shot attempt here tonight. Hardy tries. In and out. Last touched by the Lightning. Kaukauna to take over. Halftime in that game of Oshkosh North and Hortonville. Oshkosh North up 41-29. Xavier Mitchell, we brought up his name, leading the FEA in points scored per game. He's got 25 points in the first half. Just a phenomenal player. Xavier Mitchell. Schwalbach had something in the corner. Jensen now throws the pass off of the side of the backboard, which is out of bounds. And that time they make the out of bounds call. Caught his own pass. Some cat-like reflexes from Andrew Jensen there. He's thinking I'm about to connect with Keegan Van Kaulenberg on this cross-court baseline pass. And all of a sudden, no, the backboard just rejects you, and it's like, oh, I have the ball now. Ramus, one-on-one, hesitates, can't get it to roll in. Taken back. What a play by Ramus. Hardy, left open, on the shoulder, it's good. And you cannot leave a guy like Grant Hardy open from downtown, shooting about 39% on the year. He's their guy. Both him and Ramus, outstanding three-point shooters. Couple of turnovers here from the Ghosts. Schwalbach, shorthanded on the three. Rebound by Groff. Kaukauna to reset. Taken. Van Kaulenberg hits it. And that is just the confidence continuing to grow for this star senior. Ramus, good hesitation in the find on the pass. Goes to Maury. 3-point lead for the Ghosts. Hardy gets a space. It's good. The confidence is growing for Grant. We are seeing some terrific shooting out on the perimeter here in this game tonight. Spinning around. McMullen's back in the game. And surprisingly, Jensen, second on the team in scoring, averaging 17.5 per game, is held scoreless right now. It's because of that triple team they bring. McMullen off the mark. North is doing a fantastic job of guarding underneath the basket. They're really trying to prevent Jensen from doing anything. But man, the amount of three-pointers we have seen here in this game seems to be record-breaking almost. 4 minutes to go here in the half. Tamori drives around. What a shot. It falls for Tamori. Just the balance and consistency we've seen from Tamori here in the first half has been elusive. North has a chance to gain a 2-possession lead. Ramus goes. Rozoplowski off the mark. Van Kallenberg goes to that baseline, almost taken away. Jensen, crossfire, brings it. Schwalbach, no good. Starting to cool down a little bit from downtown. And Appleton North and Chris Kellett wants to take a timeout as well. Looks like a 30-second timeout. We'll take another one as well. You're watching WIAA Boys Basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game presented by Jexie's. Come with your friends and family to Jexie's Family Restaurant. They offer a cozy coffee house feel with that classic diner experience. With breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, you will never leave feeling hungry. Check out Jexie's on Crooks Avenue in Kaukauna or search Jexie's on Facebook today. A similar type of style we've seen here in this first half of play to what we saw in the first meeting of these two over a month ago. A 27-25 lead for the Lightning as they have possession. Ramus heavily guarded underneath. He has to bring it back. Rozoplowski thought about firing, held off. Hardy, he goes from way down underneath, and it's tipped in by Ramus. What a play from the junior. 4 points for him here in this first half. Leads the team in rebounds for Appleton North, 7.9 rebounds per game. 13.9 points a game for Ramus. Leads the team in all of the major offensive categories. It's a 4-point lead for North. We have yet to see Keegan Van Kallenberg take a seat here in this game. He's been a huge help for Kaukauna. Nice find underneath. The give from Rohrig to Groff falls through. 8 points for Groff here in the half. A few rebounds for him as well as a couple of offensive boards. Ramus jump stops, brings it back, falls through. That's where a guard like him just really likes to find that space, and he can become a big-time problem when he gets hot. So much talent on both of these rosters. North out of contention for that conference title. Kaukauna tied for first with Fond du Lac. This is a big game here tonight. This would be a huge statement win for whoever can win this one. Lots of contact underneath. We have not seen many fouls either here in the first half of this one. That's only the third foul here of the half, and that's Zablowski's second foul of this game. The other foul is on Grant Hardy for the 3 total fouls. As for Kaukauna, they only have 1 team foul here in this half. Van Kaulenberg cuts, and he takes a hit driving to the rim. They're going to get in on Hardy, and that's his second. That is a big second personal foul on Grant Hardy. Coach Kellett looking at the scoreboard to see those foul totals, knowing he might have to take out his star player. And a surprising free throw, no good. Kaukauna is yet to hit a free throw in this game. Van Kaulenberg has 10 points here in the half. Makes it 11. Three-point lead for the away team. Lightning looking really good on the offensive side. Sweeney tried to reel one in, couldn't do. Rohrig sees the mismatch. Groff trying to take advantage of it on Hardy. Brings it back, rising up. The floater is short. Good play on defense by the Lightning. Final 45 seconds here in the half. And your Coach Kellett, you're feeling pretty good about how this first half has gone, considering that your team only put up 40 points on Friday. Lots of trapping underneath. Tomori had it, then lost it, got it back, and it looks like they might hold the last shot here. That is what they're doing right at the half court is Sweeney. 12 seconds to go. Final 8 seconds. Sweeney drives up with the left. It's good. And this one last touched by Ramus out of bounds, but what a move by Will Sweeney. Gaining so much speed to go right between 3 defenders and send it on home. That's his first basket here of the half. 2 seconds to go. Groff on the inbound. Finds McMullen. Kaukauna doesn't really have much here. And that is the half. What a half. Here in the FVA conference, the Lightning with a 5-point lead headed into the locker room. And the Ghosts are going to have to come up with answers for how the Lightning played on their offense, especially from the perimeter. But coming up is halftime. We're going to send things to a break, and we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Welcome back, everybody, here. Halftime here in Kaukauna. Joe Roush, Brendan Retzloff here with you guys. It's a 33-28 game, and the Lightning on top at the moment in the locker room, and a huge reason to why this Appleton North team is on top is they have held Kaukauna's second leading scorer, Andrew Jensen, scoreless in this game, which has been significant. You could tell the game plan going into this by Coach Kellett was to guard down low, guard the paint really well to prevent anything from happening. They did give up 8 points for Caden Groff, but 0 points for Andrew Jensen. That is huge. The junior, he averages 17.9 points per game this season. He's also one of the top scorers in the FVA conference, but their three-point shooting has also been a huge reason as to why they're able to have this lead in the locker room. I mean, Grant Hardy, he was able to find some space. 9 points for him in the half. Abraham Tamori, he also did an outstanding job at just both on defense and even on the offense, just creating some room for him to get some shots off. Even though some of them were heavily contested, he's actually leading the team scoring at the locker room in a half right now. 10 points for Abraham Tamori. He only averages 9.7 points a game this season. So Tamori is showing up when they really need him. And this Appleton team coming off of a 40-point game. They already have 33 here in this half. It just goes to show the difference that a practice or two can make after a tough game. And they played a really difficult game against Fond du Lac, one of the best teams here in this FVA conference. And, I mean, Fond du Lac and Kaukauna both tied with one another for first place. Appleton North 3 games back of these two schools for that first place spot. So mathematically, they're eliminated as there's only 3 games left on the season, but they only have 2 conference games left to play. So there isn't really much that they can do, but they would love to get a season sweep on one of the best teams in the state. And if not, one of the hottest teams in the state, because we saw a team like Wisconsin Lutheran go down last week, and they were known to be one of the hottest teams in the state, but since they went down, those rankings ended up changing, and on our Zaleski polls, Kaukauna is in at number 6 with those 3 losses, 18-3, 13-2 in conference play. But for Kaukauna, their leading scorer, not a surprise at all, Keegan Van Cowenberg, 11 points in that first half. And he really got the pace going for this team in the first 7 or 8 minutes of it, but Coach Shallow left him in for the entire half. And you can tell a little bit of fatigue was starting to set in because Kaukauna, they're struggling finding to make any shots. Even though they were making some really great passes, there were a couple of tough turnovers in those late goings, and fatigue kind of sat in on them, and you could kind of tell they were starting to lose it just a little bit, and those free throws really affected them as well, only going 1 of 4 from the free throw line. So that's pretty much it for all we have in this halftime report. We got the little dribblers out here, here on this little dribbler night as well. I believe that they're going to be doing that raffle. They're doing the raffles right now for Brett and his night tonight. So once again, just a great cause that's going on, and let's check in on some score updates. Kimberly up 42-40 at half against Fond du Lac. That's a big game. Kimberly, they're another one of these teams starting to catch a lot of fire late in the season, and Kaukauna, they're going to be playing them on Friday. So Kaukauna does not have an easy task to end the season at all, considering that they're going for a conference championship here in the next week. And either way, I guess depending on how this one goes, if Appleton North was to win and Fond du Lac was to win tonight, Fond du Lac would find themselves up a game. That would mean Kaukauna would have to win going into Friday in order to stay within that race. And with Fond du Lac, I'm not sure who they have second to last in their schedule, but if it's a conference opponent, if Fond du Lac could win that one, I believe they would lock up the conference title, or at least to share the conference title, because they would go up against Kaukauna on Tuesday, and if Kaukauna were to win that, that'd be to share the conference title. But that's all in a hypothetical. A bunch of outcomes could happen. You never know. But as the players are on the floor, we're going to send things to one more break before we get things going in the second half. We should have a good one coming up here. Second half coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Second half about to get underway here in Kaukauna, Appleton North, to start with possession of the basketball. We didn't see any jump balls happen in that first half. Kaukauna won the tip, which led to North getting the possession arrow, and they have it here. So possession arrow will now go to Kaukauna here to begin half number 2. It's a 5-point lead for the Lightning. They fire a 3 right off the bat. And an offensive rebound, huge for Sweeney. Finds Ramis with a one-handed snag. Tamori had an outstanding half with the 10 points. This one gets tipped, sent back out. Able to keep possession going here. Zablowski finds Ramis in the paint, kicks it out Tamori's three, high, arcing, can't get it. And Jensen with the rebound, a non-factor in that first half. And just while we were in break, Joel and I were talking about maybe that whatever injury he could have been facing there with his calf or whatever was affecting him. You can kind of see him go slow, Van Kaukauna. You don't see him do that often. Typically, it's the 6'9" guy and the 6'5" guy that take care of that business. The grittiness from Van Kaukauna. Hardy finds space. The tip back for Ramus couldn't go. He was pleading for a foul. No call. See if Jensen can find his way into this game. Drives, kick out. McMullen, downtown. Step back jack is good. Kaukauna within 2. McMullen has 6 points tonight. The senior averaging 8.5 this season. Sweeney goes in. Tamori follows back. What a fight by Abraham Tamori. And he draws the foul on the contact, and he'll step to the charity stripe. You can kind of just see the grit in Abraham Tamori, though, here in this game. He is not backing down when he's got a guy who's a few inches taller than him. And this first one is good. 77% free throw shooter, Abraham Tamori. In and out. Goes 1 for 2. 3-point game. Here in the first 2 minutes of the half. Van Kaukauna takes it himself. Just too strong. The senior trying to take some authority. Ramus, he's been quiet here in the half. Hardy spins, fouls up. No good. Rebound. Hard rebound grabbed by Van Kaukauna. Kaukauna lacking on the offense from what we've seen in their 11-game win streak. Jensen, few dribbles. Nice find over to Groff. It goes. That's just another one of the junior's great abilities. With his height, he can see a lot of room there on the floor, and he was able to find his man. 1-point game. Zablowski gets by. Groff thought he had it clean. And he gets called for another one. That's back-to-back fouls on Caden. Zablowski, a 65% free throw shooter, able to get that first one to just go. He's got some really nice kicks tonight. Really matching the school colors. 2 for 2. Ramus wearing the same pair. He hasn't had much luck in those Nikes tonight, though. Trying to create some type of lane, and there's going to be a foul just at the end of the play there by Zablowski. Kind of shoved Andrew Jensen there. That's his 3rd foul, and he's going to have to take a seat. And Matt Rosplahowski steps up into the game for him. Jensen has a mismatch with Ramus. Now he's left all alone. Van Kaukauna step back tray. Filthy. The guts of Keegan. 14 points. You cannot find many athletes do that type of work, especially in the high school level. That is D1 college commit type of work. Sweeney, drive by, can't go. And Kaukauna has a chance to get the lead back. Coach Shallow noticed something. There was something that was there. Jensen can't get it to fall. And I think Shallow saw the mismatch there that Jensen had. And once again, it was Ramus guarding Jensen. That is a significant difference of height, guys. Ramus 6'2", Jensen standing at 6'9". Jensen got the friendly home bounce. And that is his first point here of the night. And the second one hits nylon. Kaukauna regains the lead. A few lead changes here in this one tonight. It's been a great back and forth. Tamori tries to get by Graf, and that is another foul on the senior. That is a big third. And now Graf's gonna have to take a breather, I would assume, with 3 fouls with 13:42 to go. We'll see. Tamori gets it. Schwalbach is into the game for the 6'5" senior. Once again, another big difference in the height game for Kaukauna. All tied. Tamori 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. 13 points for the senior. Schwalbach, nothing for him. Jensen into the double cut, and he throws it down. The explosiveness of the 6'9" junior. This one is good. Ross Plahowski from the bench hits the big time tray to take a 1-point lead for the Lightning. Timeout on the floor with 13:08 to go. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back from that full timeout here in Kaukauna. It's a 1-point game. A rematch of one of the games of the year from January 10th. What a day that was. It was a 75-74 win for the Lightning, and Kaukauna turned it over to Grant Hardy, and he draws the foul ensuing on the play. They got Schwalbach on it. North a chance to extend that lead. Ramus tried to step back. Good defense from Schwalbach. Kaukauna playing the man coverage on a couple of switches. Tried that drive by. Hardy takes. And No one really there on the box out. Kaukauna had a very easy rebound. If you're Appleton North, you got to try for those rebounds, especially in this type of environment. It's going to be a tough game. Van Kauwenberg draws contact, and they're going to get Tamori for it. That's only his first of the game, though. So Tyler Schwalbach goes to the bench. Kavanaugh Weinberg in for him. Bench player in for a bench player. Van Kauwenberg gets stuffed on the end by Ramus. A solid play on the defensive side by the Lightning. They are guarding Van Kauwenberg in every spot possible. Couple of bounce passes, great movement from the Ghost. A nice fake from Rohrig, the find of Jensen, what a play. The give and go to perfection. Ramus rises, can't go. Jensen starting to pick up his offense here in the second half. Set those little high screens. And then take a little roll underneath for Rohrig. Kaukauna up by 3. Starting to feel the momentum shift a little bit. North is going to need something here on offense. Kaukauna Crazy's making noise. Tamori, few fakes. Finds the spacing, Hardy hesitated. Rosoplowski takes a big hit on the play, no whistle. Keep it going. Hardy able to float it in. And that was a great job of not giving up on the play. It seemed like there was nothing for Appleton there. And all of a sudden they created something out of nothing. 10:30 to go. Van Kauwenberg is getting guarded in every spot. What a pass. He fired that one hard. And it rolls in for his senior friend, Brody McMullen. That was a fastball, though, from Van Kauwenberg cross court to Kavanaugh Weinberg. Tamori can't roll it in. Sweeney with the rebound. Corner 3 from Ramus. Off the mark. Tonight has not been the night for Ramus. You never know when Clark Kent's going to show up, though. The confidence on that shot didn't go through. And fighting through it was Weinberg. Weinberg steps into it. Jensen off the glass. Can't go in. North takes control on a wild possession. Rosoplowski hands it off. 3, no good. Last touched by the Lightning. Just can't really create any plays right now on offense. Are the Lightning, and you'd have to wonder if Kellett might call a timeout here soon. Down by 4. Kaukauna has taken control of this half. And it wasn't Coach Kellett that took the timeout. It was Coach Shallow that wanted to call it. So 9:13 to go here in this top 15 matchup in the FVA conference. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Back here with 9:13 to go. Today's game presented by Pagoni's Pizza. Pagoni's Pizza is your source for Chicago-style pizza with that guaranteed Sicilian taste in Northeast Wisconsin. From gourmet sandwiches to daily specials and the pizza buffet, enjoy a family-friendly, relaxing atmosphere at Pagoni's Pizza on East Ann Street in downtown Kaukauna. A 4-point lead. Appleton North only has 2 baskets to count for it here in the second half. A 3 from Rosoplowski and a 2 from Hardy. Jensen making it look easy. That is not a great way to get out of the timeout for Appleton North. But if you're Kaukauna, you have to be feeling a lot of confidence rolling through your players right now. Up by 6. Their largest lead of the night. Hardy fakes, try to get Jensen off of his footing. Tamori from the elbow, can't go. Ramus, what a rebound, and he gathers it and brings it in. And Coach Kellett now wants to take a timeout, and it's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, today's game presented by Fox Valley Tool and Die. Fox Valley Tool and Die Incorporated is a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers. From Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills, contact us today at 920-766-9455. We are at the point of this game where on January 10th, Kaukauna had a 16-point lead, and it got wiped away. So scary times here to think about if you're Kaukauna, but if you're the Ghosts, you just got to play in the present. Lots of contact, and they finally blow the whistle as Groff was going up to the basket. He should be shooting a pair here, and they're going to get it on the shot. And that's a big foul on Ben Zablowski here. That's his 4th here tonight. Groff seeming like the player right now for the Ghosts that's really stepping up here. $11 points for Caden thus far. It's a 5-point lead, 50-45. With just about 8 minutes to play. Make it 51-45. A lot less 3-point shots taken by the Lightning here in this second half. Only 3 baskets to show for it. Hardy reversed it underneath. Hardy's got 4.5. 13 tonight. Big crowd here in attendance tonight. Groff can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Hardy. We might be set up for another great game. Hardy. He was starting to get warm, and Kaukauna gave him that space to take the shot, but he was just off. Ramus cuts it back. Rosoplowski's 3, no good. And McMullen draws the foul. They're going to get Sweeney for it. Didn't see too much contact at the end of that play there, but might have been some good acting from Brody McMullen. Full court pressure from the Lightning. Now they kind of back off on it. Rosoplowski try to get behind and poke it away. Kaukauna did a great job getting through it. Leaving so much space for Graf at the top. Van Kauwenberg, a few dribbles, spinning around. Able to get his dribble back after the ball getting hit out of his hand. And this one last touch by Russell Plowski out of bounds. 6:44 to go. A lot lower scoring of a game. In the first 7 or 8 minutes of this game, it looked like it was going to be a very high scoring one. And then the offense has cooled down. McMullen finds his man. It's good for Kavanaugh Weinberg, and that's his first 3 of the night. I was about to say Van Kauwenberg, but it was Cavi that got it done. And Hardy draws the foul again. This time, they got Van Kauwenberg for it. Caden Graf had to take a seat, and he's getting some work done by the athletic trainer on his left leg. He's been dealing with stuff with his left leg almost all year. I don't know if it's a cramp that he has or what. Couldn't hit this first free throw here. Hardy tries again. Goes 1 for 2. 5 points for Hardy here in the second half. Weinberg trapped. Got it around. And Tamori fouls Van Kauwenberg. Tamori now has 2 personals. He's still in okay shape. Hardy also a 2, Sweeney with 1. Graf with 3. He's the one in the most foul trouble. This one taken away by Ramus. Ramus, this one, they're gonna get an offensive foul on it. Weinberg draws the charge. And there is a lot of chirping going on. And now the officials are gonna talk about this one. I don't think you can change a call once you make the call. They had it set, and it's an offensive foul on Ramus. And he cannot believe it. And now the Appleton North students are making some noise for the wrong reasons. That is a huge call. That could be a huge momentum shifter in this game. Rory calls a timeout on the baseline. And we will take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Kaukauna buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Kaukauna buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Kaukauna.com for more information and to find a Kaukauna terminal near you.
Back here in Kaukauna, it's a 54-48 lead for the Ghosts here in the second half. Things were getting a little bit nippy out there on that last possession. A questionable call may have been made. I wish we could have the replay to show what was there, but Ramus was able to get a steal off of Kavanaugh Weinberg. Weinberg tried to set himself for the charge. And they got the call, and Kaukauna got the ball back. Keegan Van Cauwenberg having himself a solid night, 14 points for him. The senior averaging 22.9 points a game this season. One of the best three-point shooters in the state. Got a guard all over on him in any spot. Kaukauna with 5:30 to go here in this one. Up by 6. Weinberg's pass almost got away. What a save by McMullen. It's a 3 from Rohrig. Off the mark. Contact made, and that could be a makeup call from earlier. Sweeney got hit by Weinberg, and that's his first foul of the night. Huge stop on defense by Appleton North there. Ramus hesitates. Shot off the mark. He has just not had it tonight. Ramus is now 0 for 5 from downtown. 8 points here in the game. Van Cauwenberg drives. Goes around baseline. Rohrig finds Weinberg. Downtown. A little ribble in. Rattle it home. Off the bench again, 6 points. Hardy goes up, no good. Rebounded by Jensen. Weinberg gets hit, trying to keep possession of it. Gets away, Kaukauna able to hold on. Things were getting a little dicey. The control from number 4. He has become such a great bench player for Coach Shallow and this roster. People don't speak about his name enough. Weinberg, he's got an open look again. He holds on. Under 4 minutes to go. Up by 9. Kaukauna's largest lead. Jensen. Working base. Kicks it out. Weinberg over to Rohrig. Rohrig, tough, contested shot. Great play by Sweeney to hold on defense. Ross Pulowski gets hit by Van Cauwenberg. That's going to be his second of the night. Plenty of game to go here in this one. Today's game presented by Travel Leaders Discovery. Looking for the perfect getaway and want to travel worldwide? Travel Leaders Discovery has you covered. Their local travel experts create unforgettable experiences tailored just for you. Ready to travel stress-free? Visit totrips.com and start your adventure. Ross Pulowski couldn't get it. Offensive rebound for Hardy. What a lucky break for the Lightning from that free throw. Sometimes those free throws can be a 50-50 on the rebounds. Sweeney drives, stepped out of bounds. He kind of slipped as well. That soft spot, more humid spot of the floor there. Jensen takes the inbound. And he's going to hold on to it here. Goes to a tough spot for the Ghosts, and they're going to get an over and back just like that. And if I'm in your shoes in Kaukauna there in Weinberg, you know you're trapped in a really difficult spot. Call a timeout in that situation. So North able to get a free possession here, and now we got some shoving going on. And the officials are breaking things up here. Starting to get chippy. You can feel the tension building. Ross Pulowski gets fouled on the 3 by Weinberg. That is a thing you cannot do on defense. Foul any time on a 3-point attempt. 67% free throw shooter. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Or actually, no, that was Zablowski who's the guy who's 3 for 3. It's Rospolowski. He's an 80% free throw shooter on this team. That's his first attempt here in the game. They have the guy they want at the line. Him and Sweeney, their best shooters from the charity stripe. Seven-point game, just over 3 minutes to play. We thank all you guys for tuning in and watching and coming here to watch after all the other games. 3 for 3. Quick recap of this one. It was 33-28 at halftime. Appleton North had the lead. Kaukauna starting to put some offensive drives together, and this one kicked away. It will stay with the Ghosts. Things have gotten really chippy between these two programs, though. Here on this great charitable night for Brett. 6-point game. Van Kaulenberg has played every single minute of this game. Roerig draws the foul. Kaukauna is in the bonus. And they get it on Ramus. That's Ramus's third. But you would have to think that Coach Callett's going to keep him in the rest of the way. Roerig rolls it in. That's a big free throw to make there. Appleton North in the first half was playing by live and die by the three, and it was working for them. In the second half, they've only taken 3 three-point attempts in the game, or in the half. Not many. Rosoplowski, dribble drive, connects. Appleton North wants the foul there, but that's huge. They were able to score points really quick to get it to within 6, and they got the full court pressure on. McMullen gets it to Roerig. Kaukauna able to get by easily. McMullen is found. Opening underneath. Jensen puts it through. Eight-point game. This one falls out of bounds. Jensen was diving for it after he realized he was the last to touch it. Just over 2 minutes to play in regulation. And Kaukauna pleading for a little bit of help on the floor to clean up a patch of humidity. I mean, the attendance that we have here tonight, it's pretty high, and just all throughout this last 10 minutes of this half, you can just feel the back and forth and just the rivalry that these two have with one another. Good one brewing here in K-Town. Sweeney goes in, gets it blocked from the top by Graff. What a block! Kaukauna takes it back. What a play. Caden, he's got it. Sends it back out, and Kaukauna's going to hang on to it. 8-point lead. That is a huge block on defense by the senior. That is the block of the game. Kaukauna creating lots of space. Ramus able to take it away. North with numbers. Tamori got to take it away. Wow. He just wasn't set completely. He wasn't sure whether to take the shot or pass it. And now Kaukauna gets it back. And there's 1:15 to go. North's got a foul here. They got to try to take it away or something, because Kaukauna is going to play keep away. And they call travel. Wow. Coach Shallow pleading in the case on the call. He thinks the pivot foot from Roerig was still down. Wow. 1:04 to play. North has got to go quickly here. It's been a tough half for Appleton. Hardy takes. No good. Back iron. Rebounded by the Ghosts. They're trying to close it. and even up the series between them. The alley-oop! Throwing down the hammer. Andrew Jensen with authority. 10-point game. Tomori goes up. Air ball out of bounds. Kaukauna starting to feel number 12. This would be 12 wins in a row. Kaukauna has really clamped down on their defense here in the second half. Rohr gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Sweeney called for his second. And some of the fans starting to make their way out of the arena here. The Rainbow Connection. Groff to Jensen on the alley. And Rohr hits both. Big time stuff from Kaukauna here in the second half. Ramis, no look. Sweeney from the corner. It's good. 9-point game. Does North have another miraculous comeback in them? This, if they were to come back from it, might be more miraculous than what we saw January 10th. It just might. We're going to keep things here with you guys. Today's game presented by Cobazin. Cobazin offers a flexible schedule and a well-paid part-time job. The perfect balance of work and play. Cobazin Buses also specializes in providing charter services to all sorts of events. Join us and make a difference. Visit Cobazin.com. We take pride in every ride. Some score updates here. Fond du Lac taking down Kimberly by 10, 76-66. So currently, Fond du Lac does have the lead of the FVA conference. And another big piece of news for this Kaukauna school, the wrestling team is going to state for yet another year. They're trying to win 5 years in a row, which is just something to really think about how difficult that is to do. You're talking about getting a fresh set of students and athletes going in to the sport, and they're still able to go to state. It's just a miraculous thing that is taking place over there. Nina takes down Appleton West by 20. Right now it is very much looking like Kaukauna and Fond du Lac are going to play each other for a conference championship in the FVA. And who would have thought Fond du Lac was going to find themselves into that mix? There were so many doubts on the Fond du Lac team going into the season from a lot of the preseason polls and other official rankings. But look, all it takes is a special year and a great group of students that can get the job done, and that is exactly what Fond du Lac has done. This Kaukauna team, they took down Fond du Lac earlier this season, part of that 11-game win streak they are on right now. And they took them down by like 11 points. So we might be set for a conference championship here in K-Town on Tuesday. McMullen gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Sam Kula called on the personal, his first time into the game. 22.4 seconds to go. McMullen back ironed it. It's been a tough day at the free throw line for Kaukauna. Jonah Rourke, he's really been like one of the only bright pieces at the free throw line. Same for Caden Groff. Goes 1 for 2. 10-point lead, 20 seconds to go. Ramus trying to turn into Superman here. It's a little too late for North, and they're going to let it go. The Ghosts find vengeance in K-Town and take down the Lightning 66-56 and go to a 19-3 record, and more importantly, are stayed tied with Fond du Lac for first place in the FVA. Coming up next for the Ghosts will be at Kimberly on Friday. Then next for the Lightning will be Appleton East. But a 10-point victory. Kaukauna was down by 5 at half, able to get 15 extra points in the second. Huge win here in K-Town. Coming up next is our post game. We'll be right back, and we'll get the interviews in just a moment. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted local affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody, here on Zaleski Sports, joined by our Highlight House player of the game. Once again, third time having you down here, Caden. Congratulations on this win. You guys seem to find a way, especially against a team like Appleton North, which got the best of you guys last month. But how were you guys able to come out in that second half, down by 5, and find yourselves get this win up by 10?
Most of it came from just setting more ball screens, getting in the dunker's hole because they're playing off of me, so just being able to get down there, make sure that they can't just stay in and double Andrew, so I got him a lot more open, let him get some open shots.
Yeah, they really held him to nothing doing in that first half, and things really opened up for you guys in that second half, and you had a bunch of phenomenal rebounds, but man, that assist, I mean, you were just telling me about it earlier here.
I mean, having a player like Andrew with that length, with that athleticism, just really helps me because just put it wherever he's going to go get it. He's going to go throw it down.
Yeah, you guys now have 12 straight victories here on the season, and you guys are getting hot at the right time. What's the secret behind the sauce you guys got going right now?
I mean, I think right now all of us want to win a conference championship, so we've been chasing that. We know any loss will hurt us, will bump us down, and that would be impossible if we lose.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Fond du Lac won their game tonight against Kimberly. It was a really close game there, but you guys now have Kimberly coming up on Friday, K-Town rivalry. It's going to be your last one in the K-Town rivalry. Just tell me the emotional process behind all that.
I mean, at Kimberly, always high energy, just a big game, so hopefully we can get over there and get a win.
And just talking about this type of night, it was a special night, especially Team Brett. Tell me about just the significance of all you guys getting together. There's a big rivalry here in this game, but you guys really all came together as one in that community.
The coaches came to us before the game and told us a story about Brett, or not before the game, like a week ago, told us what was happening, and it was nice to come together and help support him.
Yeah, it's a remarkable story that he has, but you guys are riding a remarkable story as well. 12 straight victories. I'm going to put you in the highlight house.
It's Caden Groff, and I'm in the house.
We'll see you next time, man. Hey, congrats, man. Alrighty, you heard it here first from Caden Groff. A fantastic game from him here tonight. 12 points. In my tallies, I could be wrong on his rebounds, but he had a double-double, and he also had a few great assists, including the alley-oop there at the end of the game to really solidify this thing. And as you heard him, I mean, Kaukauna was just trying to come up with ways to really take back this game and come up with that victory, setting those high ball screens, finding space, find some openings on the floor for Jensen and both Groff, and they really did a great job of putting things together here and taking down the Lightning. But that's going to do it for us here in Kaukauna. Joel Roush, Brendan Retzloff, we thank you guys for being a part of our broadcast here this afternoon, and hopefully we'll get to have that broadcast going next week, Tuesday, for Kaukauna against Fond du Lac. Very likely to be the conference championship. So from all of us here at Zaleski Sports, we say so long, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great night.